This is the first video I did after a 15-hour drive, Pennsylvania to my Florida home in Tarpon Springs. Maybe about an hour and a half after I arrived. So here I'm showing the water mark on the car, about 23 inches at the front. This part of the garage is a higher elevation than the rear of the garage, so it kind of flowed from this side to the rear side. So about an hour and a half after I arrived, immediately when I got there, I was assessing electrical issues, plumbing, electric number one. I turn on the flash here to show how wet the floor is in the vehicle. So totally drenched up to that level. I think I closed this door here. You can get a better look at the water mark. Salt water to that level, about 23. And as you're going back, it's getting higher. So 23.5 at the front, the higher elevation, and it goes to about 28 in the back. This side, I had a bunch of chairs, a little refrigerator I would use, and that all got knocked over and floated around. I think I'd do another measurement to show that the watermark is getting deeper as we go through the garage. So number one, when you come into a situation like this, make sure, because the power had come back on a little bit before I got back, so I had to assess a lot of electrical and make sure it was safe to turn on. Most code outlets would be higher. There was one over on my left there that I got to eliminate totally, but my elevator shaft had water in the bottom. I had to pump out. You immediately want to turn on fans and dehumidifiers, and I put some damp rid like sitting in the vehicles on the carpets. Removed all porous material right away, like cardboard and these types of things was one of the first things to get the dampness out of there. That's where I kind of got lucky. I strapped my shelves in the event something like this might happen. Had a little gym in the corner. Gonna have to wire brush, clean real well, and then wire brush and repaint all my weights. Like I said, well, here's a golf cart. It got really messed up. There's 6 batteries that were under that seat. They got really affected by this. So I'm going to try to salvage the body. It's a family heirloom. The motor's definitely done. I think I measure it here in this video. Now we're like getting closer to 26, 27 inch watermark. So, and this sits lower than the vehicle, obviously. So again, this was an hour and a half. I got fans on. I got dehumidifiers. Opened up the front and back door to try to get air circulating. Golf clubs were all laying down, floating around, so I'm going to remove them individually, clean each club, probably scrap the bags. They were porous material, so they're done. Bikes were all knocked over. You see a lot of bikes. I had to pick them up, wash them, get the salt off them as soon as possible, hopefully to salvage them and any other hard material. This bike